Elaine and I'm one of the specialist exercise instructors for Link for Life, and I'm just going to take you through in this video some chair-based aerobic exercises. So this is for people who may not be able to do these exercises stood up. This is your variation in the chair. So to start with, you want to be sat nice and tall in your chair. If you do need to use the back for support, take yourself right back, use the back as support but still be sat tall. If we can, sit slightly forward, so we've not got the back as support, we're holding in through the core, we're nice and strong on the back. Do feel free at any point, if you need a little bit of a rest, to just relax back onto that back of the chair, get a couple of breaths back, and then bring it back up again nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to start off, we're just going to do 5 exercises, nice and steady. I'm going to start with a little march, so sitting nice and tall, and we're just going to march it out. So we want to get a little swing through the arms. We're just swinging those arms forward and backwards. We can have the fingers nice and loose, we can have a little fist, that's entirely up to you. You can do a little bit of work through the hands if we want to as well. We're staying nice and tall with a little bit of engagement through the abdominal muscles. We're just marching through those feet. We don't need to lift them too high. It's just as far as works for you. It's just a little seated march, nice and tall, shoulders back and down, smiling, obviously. Nice and steady. So you can march at whatever pace works for you. Just set a pace that you feel is nice and smooth. You could go a little bit slower. I wouldn't suggest going any faster. That's more of a run, really, than a march. So just work at whatever pace works for you. And do remember, when you need to have a little bit of a breather, you have a little bit of a breather. It's no problem at all. So just keeping it going. We're going to move on to our next move. It's going to be a heel dig and a bicep curl. So we are digging the heel out, heel down to the floor, toes up to the ceiling. So we've got a little bit of movement through the knee, through the hip, and through the ankle. And we're just curling those hands up towards the shoulders. We can tap the shoulder if we want. Your hands don't get all the way to the shoulder, it doesn't matter. We're just working through those elbows. It's a little bit of coordination as well, arms and legs combined. So it's heel down, heel down, heel down. Nice and steady, nice and smooth. So really want to just point those toes to the ceiling. Keep again the abdominal muscles in just a little bit. And the back nice and straight. We don't want to be slouching, we want to be sat nice and tall. So just got about 10 more seconds here on this one. So that's it. Just nice and tall, digging that heel forward. And we're going to take it to our next move. It's going to be a side tap. So we're just going to do the legs first. We're going to tap and in, tap and in, tap and in, tap and in. So we're thinking about a little bit of opening through the hip. We're not going too wide. And if you want to, we can add a double arm. So just pushing out to the side, not taking the arms high, keeping them nice and low, or a single arm. And you work at what level works for you. So we can do single arm, same side. You could do single arm, opposite side. That's working a little bit more coordination. Or we could do a double arm. Or any combination of those, whatever you want to do. Any of those are absolutely fine. Just keeping that going. Just a couple more. So do 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to take it to a toe tap. So we're going to tap our toe forward and back, forward and back. So we're tapping the toe, tapping the toe. So we've got that work through the ankle. And again, we can add that little bicep curling. So tapping forward, bringing it back. Bicep curl if you want to. If you want to just concentrate on the feet, you can do. Really try and think about pointing those toes. Think ballet dancer feet. So pointing that toe, Just keeping those feet going. You get a little stretch through the calf as well and through the front of the leg as you take that toe down to the floor. Got a little bit of work through the knee. So these are great as well. If you have got bad knees and standing gives you any issues, just stay sat down, take the pressure off them, but we're keeping that joint moving. So that's it, just keep it going. Got a couple more. Nice and steady. We're going to take it into a knee lift for a 5th move. So just keep that steady, just a couple more seconds. So again, we're sitting nice and tall. We're just going to take it to that knee lift. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. So work here through the hip. So we've got to work a little bit through the lower abdominal muscles as well. Opposite hand if we can, is just coming across. Again, we're not going too fast. We're keeping it nice and steady. We're keeping nice and tall. We're not letting our chest drop. So it's nice and smooth, nice and steady. Just keeping that going. So we've got our 5 moves. We're just going to run through them all again quickly. It's just a little 10-minute workout for you then. And you can feel free to do this again later on in the day. 30 minutes of exercise a day is what's recommended, and you can split it into little 10-minute groups. So you could do it in the morning, in the afternoon and in the evening. And you've got your 30 minutes. So we're just going to go back to a little march. So just nice and steady again. Remember, whatever pace works for you. We just got a little lift through those knees. Again, it doesn't have to be too high. Just nice and smooth, nice and steady. Just marching it through. Keep it nice and long. So remember, your abs are in, your back is nice and straight. And I'm going to take it to that little heel dig, heel dig. So hands are coming up towards the shoulders, toes are up towards the ceiling. Nice and smooth, nice and steady. Not going too fast. Keeping it under control. You should feel like the muscles have to get a little bit warmer. You may get a little bit more out of breath. That's fine. Do remember, have a breather if you need one at any point. Get yourselves a drink, etc. One more on each side and take it into that side tap. It's going to tap out, tap out, tap out, and tap out. So again, not too wide. Opposite arm, same arm, both arms. You know, you've got all those options with the arms. You can do whichever one you prefer. You can swap between them. Doesn't matter which one you do. I quite like opposite arm. And then we're just going to take it into that toe tap. So tap forward, tap forward. Again, we've gone for that bicep curl. Just got a little bit of work through the arms as well. And we're pointing that toe. Point that toe. So really working through that foot. That's it. We're going to go to the last exercise. Do 4, 3. We're going to go for that knee lift. So opposite hand across, so lift and lower, lift and lower. So again, as I said, this is just a little 10-minute workout for you. You can repeat this through. You could do it straight after. You could give yourself, a break. You could do it later on in the day. If we could work up to doing it 3 times a day, that would be fantastic. Work up to it. Do it at your own level. Work out what works for you. We're just going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll just finish with a little march. We'll just start to slow it down a touch. Just some nice deep breaths. So it's a little bit more of an aerobic workout, this one. We're going to have a strength one as well. And then just bring them to a stop. Okay, so that's your little seated aerobic workout for today. So do feel free So do that as many times as you want to. Repeat this video as many times as you want, and I will see you on one of the other videos. Thank you.